Can you support friends who are in relationships or getting married if you know?
I don't care.
I'm just gonna be honest.
I don't
with you.
care.
It's been hella that have been their man's groomsmen,
Right, and you knew it won't
And we
go
been
work.
their groomsmen, and we know it won't go work. We told you it wasn't a good idea. Come on now.
But you chose
That's part
to
of the
do it.
process.
So I'm here
you
to
tell us
support
about
you.
your girl. We tell you that it's a terrible idea. You do it anyway. We get our tuxedos. We have a good time. We show up. Bro. Come on, bro. That's how it works, bro. That's how it works. It's 50-50. Sometimes your man gonna be like, bro, I'm proud of you. You need to do that. Go ahead and get out the game. Sure. You got you a good one.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time, be like, you stupid. Don't do that. This is the reason why I'm telling you not to do that. But you don't know her like I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yo, welcome to the cave with Mel, Troy, and Lex. The podcast with men that have a safe space. We on all platforms. You need to tune in, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Welcome to Melody, the podcast with men that have a safe space. Welcome to Melody. Welcome to the cave with Mel, Troy, and Lex.
Hey, man, you know what's going on? We back in here for another episode, another edition of the Melly D's podcast. It's your boy, Melly Mel, a.k.a. Melly Badass, a.k.a. your favorite truth teller, a.k.a. if you don't want to know, don't ask me.
It's your boy, T-Dot Roy, your neighborhood hope dealer. If you need some hope, I got some you could borrow. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow.
What it do, though? It's your boy, Dr. Life Coach Lace, a.k.a. I'm him, a.k.a. NBA old boy, a.k.a. the menace, no relation to Dennis. Let's get it.
Hold on, let me pull my chain out. I want to make sure
Doc
I flex
got
on
the
y'all.
chain.
Gold chain.
Gold
Just
chain.
a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, a little Christmas swag. You feel me?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My wife knows me. She knows me. She know this past year I've been going to the nail salon and getting the fake chains that they selling up there at the hair store. You know what I'm saying? Turning my neck green, making, causing rashes and stuff like that. So she was like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure my husband doesn't get another rash.
A rash chain. Make sure he don't get a rash chain.
When do you particularly wear chains?
Right.
Bruh, since I got this at Christmas, I ain't took it off.
No, I mean like before you
Prior
got this
to.
one, when were you wearing chains?
Oh, bro, it was like back in the day. So I had a chain just very similar to this, probably a little bit thinner, back in high school. And I let my cousin E borrow my chain because I was off chains for a little bit. And then I was off chains for a little bit. Because it was at one point like I didn't want to be flashy anymore. I had the big Cubis Zirconians in my ear, you know what I'm saying? I had the chain, I was flashing. I was trying to be flashy. And then a part of me was like, hey, bro, chill on the flashiness. So I let my cousin E borrow it. Came back to him at the end of the school year. I was like, hey, bro, let me get that chain back. He was like, oh, I gave it to somebody. Who you give it to? I gave it to one of my girls. All right, we'll get it back. Well, we not in the best position.
Hey,
He gave your chain.
Gave my chain, so it's floating somewhere around in Martinsville.
And he never got it back.
And never got it back.
He owe you a chain.
He owed me a chain. Every time I see his son, he got 3 chains on. I was like, hey, bro,
keep a chain.
one of these is
You
mine.
need to snatch
Yeah.
that joint. If it was me, I would just walk up to him and snatch that joint off.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yo, he would have been standing there confused, but that joint would have been funny. He would be like, what the?
So only time I took the chain off is when I go to the gym.
You shower and everything.
Nah, I don't shower in it, though.
But you back on chains.
I'm
now.
back on chains
Back
now.
on
You
chains
know what I'm
now.
saying?
Okay.
It's amazing how life progresses in that way, ain't it? Because what crisis did you like? I want a chain now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't wore a chain in 30 years.
You got a chain?
You got a
You
chain?
got
I seen
chains?
you flashy?
I don't wear chains often. I openly admit that. I
You
don't wear
break it
chains.
out when you feeling like you on that time.
Yeah, when I'm like
Yeah.
time, place, and manner.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
What you call it? You be wearing around your wrist? That joint be blinging,
I mean,
bro.
yeah, we gotta have a, you know what I'm saying, a little yang bang bang. You know what I'm saying?
So now
but
I'm having a
that's
Christ
all I
bracelet.
do.
But
That's
I'm having a crisis.
He do be
though.
wearing chains though. He trying to act like he don't be wearing chains.
No, I'm not saying I don't
And he
wear
be
chains.
layering the chains.
Yeah, you got. I mean,
That's new.
If you go, this
2
is not
chains.
new. It's not new. But what I'm saying is, I will wear a bracelet,
Mhm.
but when I wear a chain, it's a very like that's when I'm popping out. So T-Dot want to bring it down.
You want an everyday chain.
Yeah, if I wear a chain, it's we
I'm on that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
So it's
I'm gonna surprise y'all one day. I'm gonna show up with a chain.
Don't do that.
You got one, right?
No, I don't got no chain.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't really wear jewelry that much, other than earrings
It was. It was
watches. So
it was so much to a point where I was so flashy. I was like, all right, I need to go get my ears pierced a second time. Get the double earrings joint. And my grandma was.
That would have been crazy.
I did that.
It's a couple cats. I know.
I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying I did that when I was younger.
I'm just saying, from my perspective, it would have been crazy.
I was on that, bro. I was on that, and I told my grandma, and she was like, "Hey, let's not."
Yeah, grandma was right. Thank you, grandma. Thank you, grandma. See, wisdom, man. That wisdom.
I was so rebellious, bro, when I was younger because all the stuff that I wanted, I couldn't have before I turned 18. Right. I wanted to get my ears pierced for my 16th birthday. My mom was gonna let me. My dad said no. So because my dad said no, I couldn't get my ears pierced. I was tight. I couldn't get my ears pierced. So then my mom was gonna take me to get tattooed for my 16th birthday, but my dad said no. And everybody in my family knew I always wanted tattoos. That was something I was determined I was going to do. Regardless, I said, when I get older, I'm going to do this. So you might as well just let me start now. So then they said no. As soon as I turned 18, I went straight to get that was 2 stops I made that day. 18th birthday. Straight to get my ears pierced.
Yeah.
Left from to get my ears pierced. Went and got a tattoo. After I got the tattoo, I looked at my ears. I said, you know what? 2 more would look really good. I went right back over there and got my ears pierced. I had 4 holes at once. I was wearing 4 earrings. And then I had stopped doing that, obviously, because I got a little bit older.
You got hit.
I mean, but it was just, I think I was more trying to be rebellious and do that what someone wouldn't let me do than I really wanted to wear 4 earrings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You ever have a piercing?
Look like a spectacle, but you was being rebellious.
He get on
it was
one
more about
word.
being rebellious.
No, I understand the
know.
premise. Look like a spectacle, but you was rebellious. So hey, I did for a while. I did for a while. Have my ears pierced.
What made you take yours out?
I just did. It wasn't a look that I wanted to keep.
I had stopped wearing mine for a while too.
Yeah,
I realized it's ridiculous for me to not wear them.
Yeah.
I wanted to wear them, so I put them back.
Did your pops say anything to you about?
Oh no, man! At this age,
because he's really traditional.
Yeah, very traditional. But at this age, it was. I mean, I was in college, so you know what I mean. So tats, earrings, like that kind of thing. That was. I wouldn't say rebellious. It was just I just wanted to do it.
I know he roasted you though when you came to the crib.
Nah, it won't as bad as you would have thought. It won't as bad as you would have thought.
Because I know he got on mail about them dreads one time.
Well, you know how you know, but the thing is, he didn't get on you directly.
It wasn't. Yeah, we was just.
It won't know like because he would never be. Yeah. It won't like
directly to me.
Yeah.
But he was talking about me though.
I know.
He didn't say my name, but he was talking. He didn't say my name, but he was talking about me.
Yeah. So yeah, it won't nothing like that per se. Yeah.
So your chain, that's
what's up, man.
Yeah, man. This is my. So it's all black shirts from here on out. You know what I'm saying? I might wear some. I might switch it up, but it's all black shirts just so it could pop. You know what I'm saying? Skin tone. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey, he said make him feel good.
Listen, man. Last year,
make me feel good.
Make me feel good.
Blackish over there.
Right? Yeah.
Remember he had that
chain.
Exactly. 100%. We just started rewatching that, man. It's so relative. We can relate so well to it. But last year we went on vacation. We spent a little money, went on vacation. Probably the biggest vacation we've ever did. And when we were enjoying ourselves and stuff like that, I said, "Oh, it makes sense. You got to spend a little money in order to enjoy life a little bit." Now, listen. Money don't answer all things.
Money do answer.
I'm sorry. Money does answer all things. However, I've learned how to enjoy life in poverty and in lack, and I've also learned how to enjoy life in abundance. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
I think it's different, but I get what you're saying.
But I took my poverty mindset into this abundance season. And now it has limited me because of the scarcity type of mindset. And so when you have a scarcity mindset, you don't want to spend any money. You constantly spend it on things that don't gain value. You know what I'm saying? And your vision of what you should value is skewed. And at this point of my life, I've understood that leisure cost, relaxation cost, rejuvenation costs, recharging costs. And feeling good sometimes it's gonna cost. You know what I'm saying? And so when we were on the vacation and I was like, yeah, this was a lot of money, but I'm so glad we spent it. My perspective changed. Now I'm still struggling a little bit, but it's just like, yo, if I want a chain, quit going to the daggone hair.
That's crazy that you was doing that in the first place.
Because, bro, it was $10 for the chain. You feel me?
Why would you buy a chain for $10?
Well, listen, I was in there because I started braiding my hair, and I had to go get a do-rag. Okay, walked past the little jewelry section. My man sold me. He was like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna last 2 years." 10 days. 10 whole days that joint lasted. And so that's when I was like, hey, bro, you got to spend some money.
You really did that? Like, that's a true story.
Yes, it's a true story. Look who we talking to.
That's crazy.
That's a true story. I know that's a true story.
Scarcity mindset.
That's wild.
And so here I am. And I understand it. I think it was Chad Ochocinco. He had said that he bought Cuban zirconians because people couldn't tell the difference.
He's rich.
But he's rich. He's rich, right? He's rich. And it makes perfect sense. So here I am. I'm thinking, well, I'm just gonna do the Chad Ochocinco thing. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, if you want some quality, but listen, when you want some quality, you gotta spend some money.
The difference in what you're talking about is once you get to a certain level, people will assume that what you're wearing is real.
Right.
Because Chad Johnson is rich, no one is going to assume that his earrings are cubic zirconia.
Right. Yeah.
They know your earrings are cubic They know that your earrings are cubic.
A whole Claire
if your
set.
Earrings are this
He's
big.
wearing a whole Claire. I mean, you can at least with the Claires or something.
If they this big,
right,
coming from you, they know they not real. So you might as well just buy the real version, the smaller size.
Yeah.
So it just don't make no sense.
But in the end, quality cost.
Yes.
And I can't be afraid of that. If it's something that I desire, that's a fact. Gonna have to happen.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Now, I don't mind faking a few other things, but some other things you can't fake.
I would just go without it until I can afford to get
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think that's other people. People cannot stand delayed gratification, so they'll just settle for a knockoff or a copy, or they'll run themselves into debt buying what they can't afford because they can't wait until they get it. And I will 100%, I don't care how long it takes me. If I want something bad enough, I will hold on to whatever little money I got until it piles up to that thing. Because that's just me. Because if I buy something less than what I really, it's gonna piss me off forever that I didn't just get what I wanted. And then I'm gonna be overthinking that I should have just waited. I should have. So now I just be like, I don't care how long it take. If it take me 2 years and I get it 2 years late, but it's what I wanted, that's fine with me.
And you doing double the work though. Because you still have a desire for the thing that you want,
and
but you're settling for less along the way. Like my pops would say, we've gotten so accustomed to fakes, we don't even know original when we're sitting in the face.
Big facts.
Like for real. And that's just what it is. Like we want, but we'd rather fake it till we make it than actually have an original.
Yeah.
Or what you truly desire. You know what I mean?
And so this is my era. I want nice things. I'll save up my little shekels. And I'll make it happen.
That's what it is. That with the chain, man. Well, speaking of gifts, I got a gift that was crazy this year. My daughter with her jokes and the way that she liked the jokes. So she gave me a gift. I was like, what's in here? See, this is heavy. This just open it. Just open it. This child bought me some binoculars. When I tell you, some binoculars, bruh. Like, and these are like military grade.
I thought they was like the Dollar General.
No, they heavy, bruh. They got some weight. You got to actually use both hands on them jokers. You got to pop the back off. So, bruh, I was like, what am I supposed to do with this here? She was like, well, you can use them when you play golf. Nobody is using these military grade binoculars out on the golf course. So yeah, shout out to Sia, man. That was hilarious.
She was in her prophetic.
She got me. Yeah.
She was in her prophetic. She got you the binoculars.
What am I gonna do with these binoculars?
She got you the binoculars because she wanted to allow you to see what God was gonna do.
That's what I was trying to say.
She wanted you to be able to see where God was taking you.
That's
So
what
she
I
got
listened.
you those binoculars.
Okay,
you see?
Receive that.
Okay.
Receive
That's what
that.
I was trying to say.
Yeah.
When I said that in the text, y'all ghosted me after I said
Yeah,
that.
I was like,
I
this
ain't
shit over
see
here.
what you say.
In the text, I said, well, maybe this is a prophetic.
I ain't even see that.
Bruh, literally after we had this whole conversation, I put a little paragraph. I said, maybe this is a prophetic statement of her saying that the things that you used to see far away are going to be closer now.
I wasn't trying to hear that. I wasn't trying to hear that.
You know what I'm saying?
I dig it, but no, that was hilarious, yo.
Melvin, you don't be reading the text messages.
It depends on what. It
You
depends
don't
on what's
be-
going on.
I told you some life-changing information.
Okay. It depends on what's going on.
I told you some life-changing information, and then when I brought up that, like, in the text message, and then when I brought it up several months later, you was like, "What, for real?"
I don't
That's
remember
what
that.
you
See, so this is the thing.
This is no.
Go ahead,
Let
Dot.
me tell it.
Help him
Let
heal.
me tell
Help
it.
him heal, Dot.
At
Help
the
him
end
heal.
of 2023, I was telling y'all, I said, bruh, I need a change in my life. I'm going back to school.
Mm-hmm.
We interacted, all types of stuff, blase. Moved on. I applied. I got in. I said, hey, guys, just want to let y'all know I got into school. What? Why are you going back to school? When did you say you was going? Bruh, screenshots, bruh, December 2023. I told y'all I was going back to school.
I replied.
You replied.
So I might not answer a phone call immediately, but I replied.
Let me tell you what he won't do, though.
And I wrote a recommendation letter for this
No,
man.
you did
ChatGPT.
not.
Yes, I did.
Lace, there's no way you wrote a
I promise you I wrote a recommendation for you.
When I went to that portal and I checked the people who sent, because I only need 3 letters of recommendation.
I wrote, there must be something wrong with the system.
But I asked 5.
I wrote you a recommendation.
Now I will say this. I only needed 3, and you were my very first person that I asked, because I was like, if I get one from Lace, it's gonna be.
I
legit.
submitted that thing.
Mm-hmm.
If I get one from Lace, I'm gonna be submit. But I was like, I'm also asking Lace. Let me ask 2 more people on top of this. So I asked.
Yeah, you got to.
I asked 5 people.
I
On
don't
the
give a
day-
look. Don't
you
make
got
me
to.
cuss.
You got to.
Don't make me cuss, because you about to piss me off. I know I wrote a recommendation for you. Now, how it fell in line with the whatever they considered, I know I submitted that recommendation. I know I did.
Well, I got in, so I guess that's it. But you don't be reading them, bro.
I do be reading. See, this is the thing. It depends on when you messaging me. If I'm on vacation, I'm not a good texter because I'm actually on vacation. I'm not paying attention to the chat. The rest of the time I'm attentive is when I'm working.
So from 9 to 5, that's when we need to text you.
Like I'm most attentive to my text messages when I'm working.
So you're not even doing work.
Yeah, because that's my time. So now I'm using my time to do whatever. I'm not. No. So that's why I'm saying. So it depends. If I'm on break, I might not be as close to my text messages as possible. And you sent that during the Christmas break holiday after you sent the screenshot. I saw the date. And in that window, I don't really be around my phone a lot. I be late.
That's hard to believe because he be on his
Very
phone.
hard to believe.
He
What?
be on that phone.
But hey, that's
I just told you why.
Yeah. I mean, it could be true. It's just hard to believe.
You be on that phone.
I be slow to it though. I get to it, but I be behind. And then if I see a bunch of messages, I don't read all of them.
That's the thing. He don't read up. I know I don't read up.
I don't go all the way back.
I
Thank
know I
y'all
don't
for
read
telling
it.
me because I be invested into our
But
relationship
if it-
and friendship.
if
You
it
know,
depends on how
I-
many messages
See, this
it
is
is.
everybody got a thing. We all got ADHD to an extent. I'm not reading up, bro. I'm gonna look like the last 2 messages and I'm a guess.
Get context. Yeah. I know what Lace ain't ready.
And I'm a guess.
I know what Lace ain't ready because all he'll sit back is LOL.
yeah. I'm a guess.
Yeah,
So
he
I'm
didn't
gonna keep
read
it.
that,
I'm gonna keep it a B.
That makes sense.
He didn't read that.
That makes sense because you do be doing that sometimes.
I know I do. You act like you telling me something I don't know.
LMAO.
Now I know.
Yeah, I don't be reading up.
If it looks interesting, I go back and read. Depend on the group chat because sometimes like if it's a lot of messages, it's probably foolishness. So I'm not gonna go back up to the top and try to catch up. But if it's one of y'all, sometimes I'll go back and read it because if y'all send a lot of messages, I'll be like, all right, they must be having a conversation. So then I go back and read it.
Man, I'll go back in the comment. If I was busy,
Troy go back to the very beginning.
I go back
Yeah.
to the
He
beginning.
don't want to miss nothing.
I'm hitting ha.
I know.
I'm tapping
3
back
hours
on
late.
everything. 3, yeah.
I'm like, conversation over with.
Right.
Because I'm invested in our friendship.
Okay.
You know what make me mad? This I'd be mad that y'all don't be responding back as fast in the daytime. Y'all
just because you work, not work.
And that's what I be talking about. None of y'all work in a warehouse. Y'all don't work at Amazon. Y'all ain't know the surgeon, doctor. Ain't nobody working that much. Y'all ain't working that much. You not that busy, bro.
Well, I will say this. I was attentive to our chats during work all the time, but I was missing work. And so I was like, hey, bro, I can't do this no more, man. I got to focus on work now. Especially during the busy season. It's like, hey, I gotta put my focus in, because I'm sitting up there, I'm messing up on emails. I'm sending stuff to Susie and need to go to Ann.
You just can't multitask. That's what that boils down to.
I multitask well.
You see what I'm saying? So now I just wait till after work. I'd be like, ha.
See?
No, that's a commitment. But for each his own. Yeah, for each his own.
I got
you
to.
ain't got a 15-minute, a lunch break, or nothing. You just
you know what he doing on his lunch break.
Just wait till
I'm gonna go lift or shoot.
Just go wait till 5. See?
Whoa. What am I doing on my lunch break?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No.
Lift
What was you about to say?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you go check in with the wife. You go lift, shoot hoops. Like
she's actually the person I don't communicate with
during the day.
Okay.
I don't know why. It's just, well, I guess because she's super focused, and this is actually where I'm getting it from. When she's at work, she don't want no communication. Literally, like, no communication. I can send her something, but she gonna wait till that little 5-minute break to respond. But regardless, I might not hear back from her unless we have something that we are like working on during the day.
See, that would piss me off. Yeah. It actually pisses me off when Sharita does that to me, because you're not that busy. I know she's a teacher.
She gotta watch the kids. What are you talking about?
She be teaching, they taking tests, they doing quiet work, they moving from class to class, they in the hallway, the bell rings sometimes. You got time to message me back. And just, if I'm being honest, I don't care about that job. I don't care about that job.
She cares about the job.
I don't care about that job, bro.
Mail back.
I don't care about that job. When I message you, you message me back. I'm your husband. Okay? The school, the kids, they ain't paying the mortgage, they ain't paying the light, they ain't taking. When I message you, you message me back. I don't care what they doing. I don't care about the school.
He is crazy. He is crazy.
It's crazy. I know what y'all, it's work, exactly. But y'all ain't gonna have this job forever. People change jobs all the time. You got this job right now, you gonna get a new job, you're not gonna have this job. I'm gonna be around. So if you gotta pick and choose who you gonna put second in the situation, it's gonna be the job. The job gonna come second. So message me back, because if I'm reaching out to you anyway, it must be important. Because I'm not just bothering you I'm not WYDing you all day, ask you what you're doing. If I'm messaging you, it's because I need to ask you something, or I need you to give me something so that I can handle something. And you trying to make it seem like you so busy that you can't message me back. I don't care about that job. You got an iPad, you got an iPhone, you got an Apple Watch. You got 3, 4, 5 different ways that you can message me back.
Wait, hold on. First of all, if I'm not mistaken, cell phones are banned in schools anyway. So kids, you're not supposed to have your cell phone out.
Kids not supposed to have their cell phone out.
Yeah.
Because they got assignments to do.
The teacher has to set the example. She can't just be pulling out a phone going on Twitter.
What world do you live in, Dot? What world do you live in?
What?
Don't piss me off. What world do you live in?
What?
What kind of example do you think these people really be setting in the school system, bruh?
I don't know. Okay. But I imagine for your wife, she wants to be there and attentive to the kids.
So what I want her to do is be there and be attentive to me.
Why she at work?
I don't understand why that's a problem.
Not saying it's a problem, but I think the expectation is a bit wild.
I want my wife to be attentive to me.
While she's at work.
Period. Just attentive to me. Because if something come up with her, I don't care if I'm working or not. If I'm in a meeting, if I see my wife's name pop up on the screen or whatever, I say, hold on 1 minute, my wife is calling me, it could be important. I check in with my wife. I see what's going on. If it's unimportant, I say, all right, I'm in a meeting. Call me back later. I thought this was important, so I picked up. I go back to work. I'm not about to sit there and leave my wife or whatever sitting there because I'm worried about work. Well, see, I think that in that situation, I'm going to prioritize my spouse.
Right, but I think too, you got to look at the differentiation in y'all's careers. She's a teacher. She's forward facing with kids, all that running around. you on the computer majority of the time. So you can be in a meeting like, guys, let's take a quick 5.
I don't say let's take a quick 5.
Let's take a quick 5.
Look, my wife called me. Hold on.
I gotta check in real quick. She can't be like, okay, they over there doing 1 + 1 = whatever. Like, stop. Melvin's calling me right now.
So look, I don't call. First of all,
looking just like that. Crazy.
First of all, I
Melvin's
don't
calling
call.
me.
I have to take this right now.
I don't call. I don't call because I know she's teaching. I text. So I don't. I know when her like official period, quote unquote period is for break. So I would, if I had to call, I would call then.
No.
But the rest of the time I text because I know that she
sounds
is
a
teaching.
little snappish. Sounds a little snappish.
Because my friend had to free me from this because I felt like every time somebody texted me, I needed to respond immediately.
It's not everybody.
And listen, I had to get to the point of realizing that text messages are basically, hey, when you get a chance to respond back. That's basically what a text message is. If my wife texts me, I'll look at it. If it's something important, I'll reply back. I completely understand that. But if she's asking me, hey, did you know what I'm saying, if it doesn't seem as important, then it's like, okay, this can wait for a little bit. Now, if she calls me, I got to pick up because we don't call each other because we're always around each other. So it's no phone calling. So if she calls me, she needs to I'll pick up the phone. I understand you on that. But a text message is basically saying, hey, when you get a chance, reply back.
That's the concept when you're talking about someone that's not your spouse, to me. And when I say when you get a chance, I mean right now. I don't mean when you get a chance.
Expectation is
I'm just saying. Come on now. When people say when you get a chance, we really want them to do it right now. But we try to. We really want them to do it right now. But we're being kind by saying when you get a chance.
Yeah.
Because I could tell you just do this right now, but I want to be able to say.
But that's for you. That's for you.
Come on, bro. That's like corporate talk for do this right now.
No, what I'm saying is that is for your well-being, for you to just throw it out there because you know what you really want. But you're saying, well, when you get a chance, that's for you to feel comfortable because if they don't respond right then and there, you're not gonna crash.
No, that's not for me. That's not because when I say I want to do it right now. I'm doing it for y'all. When I say when you get a chance, for real. When I say when you get a chance,
no, I don't feel that.
I'm doing it for you. It's not for me.
When you text me, when you get a chance, I was like, he wants it right
now. Yeah, because
I know.
That's my expectation for real.
What I'm saying is, although that may be true, because he only say that to you. He don't say when you get a chance with me, because he knows
you gonna get it whenever you get a chance.
We already know.
I'm taking it literally.
Yeah,
I'm taking that.
Yeah, because
literally.
we know that you just gonna do anything that you want to do when you want to do it.
Exactly.
And I understand because I'm like that. So then for you, I don't even bother asking you.
But I'm saying somebody like Troy, he gonna take that on.
Troy reliable.
Pressure.
That's why I say. But Troy reliable.
I'm reliable. I'm just gonna do it when I want to. I'm reliable. I'm just gonna do it when I want to. They ain't got nothing to do with reliability. It still got done. It's just gonna get done when I want it done.
Oh my goodness.
When I text her, I don't expect it right away, but I don't expect it to be at the end of the day either.
Okay,
don't text me back at the end of the day. Yeah. I know you get off 3:15, 3:30, whatever it is. If I text you at 10, I don't expect to get a text message back at 3:17 and you answer me or whatever. That's crazy. You had all day to text me back. Do that to your friends. Do that to if you're gonna put somebody on hold, it ain't gonna be me. That's just the way that I look at it.
Interesting.
And everyone would say that's crazy. That's it. But if the shoe was on the other foot, I would be expected to be attentive to her and to them whenever they needed me in any way possible. I'd have to make myself available. So if that is my expectation, or that's the expectation that's placed on me for them, I got the same expectation in return for me.
I dig it.
So when I need to be tended to, tend to me.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's what I will give you that. When you said that earlier, I was like, okay, at least it's both ways. It's not just one-sided. The fact that you are giving the same energy back, now I appreciate it.
No, because I do that. I'm not saying that we shouldn't prioritize our jobs, but I feel like we put so much stock into our job that we put off the stuff that's actually important. My job is just how I make money. It's not my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at this current job right now. I could be at another job next year. So sitting here acting like this job is all the way up here and I can't do what I need to do or put my phone away and not talk to my spouse or my kids because what? This is how I make money. This is not my life. I'm not defined by. I think the real issue is a lot of you all are defining yourselves by your job and what you do. So you putting it all the way up here, and then some of these other things become.
I agree with
secondary.
you on that. Yeah,
so,
people
and I'm telling you, I don't care who it is. If I had a different spouse, it's not to this one, just in general. That's my. I'm not the job. Never gonna be here, and I'm somewhere around them.
No, I feel you.
I'm always gonna. Only thing that come before me is Christ. So that's just how I feel about it. So if you're gonna put me on hold for somebody, his name's initials better be JC. So
he said the only thing higher than him is God.
Now, I understand conceptually.
I respect it.
And I carried the same way with her. Even that's why even with our kids, we always say we never let our kids get in between us.
Sure.
No matter what, because they're gonna be here for a short time. We gonna be here for a long time. They're gonna get grown. They're gonna get old. They're gonna do their own thing. They're gonna move. So I can't let them come between whatever it is that we got. You know what I'm saying, going on. So if I do that with them, who is the job?
I think it was
Text me back.
I think it was more so the way that you expressed the story.
Yeah.
But I understand the principle behind.
Y'all got plenty of time to text me back. Don't be sitting there acting like you so busy, focused on work, and you ain't even doing a good job. Y'all so focused on work. You're not even doing a good job. You're not even doing a good. If they put your performance review out right now, you wouldn't get no 4s or 5s. Dang. But you can't text me back.
The reason
I'm not talking about Sharita. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? She does an amazing job. She always gets stuff.
Amazing
She does an amazing, no, for real, she does an amazing job. But because she's doing 110, 120%, I'm like, all right, give them 110. Save some 10% for me in the daytime.
I got you.
That's all. They could survive with 100. Take some of the 20 off. Put it on me. You can still give them 100. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Just give me a little something.
Makes sense.
I will give you that. I used to give my job 100% of me. The job don't be giving 100% of itself back to me. It's not reciprocated. And so I realized that I can give this job less than 100% and everything's going to be all right.
I've been preaching that for years. I don't know why people just don't get it.
I think it's because we grow up in a society where it's taught you have to play nice. You have to express yourself in a way that, is acceptable by everybody. You have to do things to meet expectations. And, we always have authority type of, we ever since kindergarten, we've always had authority. We had our teacher that, Melvin's trying to not pay attention to the kids.
Right.
And so I think because of that, we get into the workforce. This person holds the purse to, paying me and stuff like that, which I really appreciate what you said, that this job is not my life. And because we believe that they hold the purse, then we also say that they hold the say in our lives. And I've heard this before too, in perspective of marriage and work. Like when a spouse comes home and talks to you crazy, like that, it's like, hey, do you talk like that at work to your people that you actually work with? Because if you showing them more respect than what you show me, that's problematic.
Sure. No, I get all of that. But also, too, you said the belief of this person holding the purse or having a sense of control. Now, granted, some of that is true from a performance standpoint. But I think people have to figure out that, no, you generally give more and you receive less. Because at the end of the day, you agree to a certain level of compensation. But think about it even from a job description. You have the whole description then and duties as assigned. Well, what is that? You're not getting compensated for
the duties as assigned.
So you talk about going above and beyond. Like, nah, people got to realize, no, I could do a good job. Because at the end of the day, if you ain't here tomorrow, the door's still going to be open, business still go on.
Right.
And that's with anybody's role or position. So you got to have that level of understanding and approach. It's not about not doing or operating from a sense of lack. I can still perform at a very high level. I can run circles around most people.
Yeah.
But I just choose not to because for what?
Yeah.
You can run circles and text me back.
Sure.
That's all that's come on, bro. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
And I realized this too when I was volunteering. And I was volunteering at church, and I didn't really have a lot to give as far as like time. So I was like, man, y'all can have this 5-10% that I got as far as time. They ate that 5 or 10% up, and they was like, we love that 5 and 10%. Can you do 5 and 10% all the time? I don't. I can't. I can't give you.
No, you
got to
come to that realization, man. Got to.
But I will. When I show up, I'll give it to you. But when I can, I can't.
But the thing is, too, people often go above and beyond because they think that it's going to help them.
Sure.
In a lot of ways. But if I am leading a group and I know that you're going above and beyond on a regular basis, I now have no requirement to give anything back because you're just doing
it.
You're doing it, yeah.
So,
and I expect you to do it like that.
And I appreciate you.
Wrong, but that's we have a mindset of if I do this, they'll see it and then I'll get my opportunity. Nah,
and then that becomes the expectation because they've seen what you're capable of.
Right.
And if you cut back on what you're doing,
right
now,
and meanwhile, your coworker don't do half as amount of work as you do, and is least is expected of them.
Yeah,
exactly.
and they for sure texting they people.
Oh yeah.
You know,
that's real spill.
Social media, everything. I see y'all posting in the daytime. That's why I get mad, y'all. I see y'all on Instagram. Y'all be talking about you busy. You ain't texting me back, but I see you on Twitter. You on Instagram. You on the top. I see y'all reposting, liking, everything. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
When my inbox be full on Instagram, people sending me memes. I'm like, hey, go to work. I got a job to do. I can't sit up here and read all these daggone memes all day.
Oh, you crazy?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm at work.
Oh, now you at work when it comes to the memes, though.
Send me the stuff.
Wild, man. Wild.
Come on, bro.
Oh,
Come
my
on,
goodness.
We were supposed to be talking about gifts.
Gifts.
We was all over the place.
No, it's all good. What you get?
I would say my gifts were better this year than they have been in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I would say that this year I definitely felt like they tried. I'll say they tried.
Mm-hmm.
I got a couple of nice things. I got some more Falcons apparel, which I always appreciate. I did get the kids got me a mug though that I was gonna bring with me, but it was dope. It said, "Be careful how you talk to me, or you'll end up in my podcast."
That's
so
fire.
That mug was dope. I've been using that all break or whatever. And then I got a shacket. I got a couple shackets, and then
I'm still struggling.
You know what a shacket is.
Yeah, what is a shacket?
You know what a shacket is, bro? It's a sweater with buttons. It's like
so a sweater.
It's like it's got the I don't know the type of fabric. You know what type of fabric, but I'm picking my shirt, but you know what fabric I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
You do know what fabric I'm talking about.
Polyester.
It's a cotton blend, obviously, but it's you know what it want. It got the pockets on the front, the buttons.
So a shirt.
No, it's not a shirt.
Sound like a cardigan.
It's like a shacket.
It sounds like a cardigan.
It's like heavy
sleeves.
enough to be a jacket, but not light enough to be a sweater. Like by itself. Like you literally can only wear it in the fall.
So is it a sweater, a shirt, or a jacket? Because you're saying shacket.
It's a shacket. It's all that, bro. That's why I just called it a shacket.
but sweater is.
It's a shacket. That's why I call it. It's all those things.
A sweater phonetically is sweater.
Okay.
But you keep saying
do the sweaters
shacket.
have like side pockets on?
I mean, hoodie
shirts have side pockets on.
The shirt,
like side pockets, like a jacket would have. Like a coat has.
A shirt can.
It's a shacket.
Very, very rare. Very
I'm
rare.
saying, but it can though.
It can.
What would you call it? Because I sent you a picture of it after you clowned me. Was talking about shacket.
No, I said that's a shirt.
It's heavy. It's heavy enough.
It's
to
like
not be
it's
shirt.
like a
it's like a flannel almost.
That's what I'm saying. Like a flannel shirt.
If you felt the weight on that thing, you would know that it's a shacket. The way it looks in the picture and how it actually is when you hold
we
it.
still don't know what a shacket is though.
If you hold it up, when you bring it out, the weight is gonna be so heavy that you like this is not a regular shirt. You know what I'm saying? But it's not light enough to wear like. Yeah.
Sounds like a.
It's like you would wear something else.
Yeah,
you would wear something else under it. Like you wouldn't just button it and just wear that. Like you would literally just leave it.
Like Biggie said, red and black lumberjack. Like
yeah,
that's like yeah.
Okay, if that's what y'all want to call it,
a flannel without the pattern.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll read the label when I get back, and then tell y'all what it is.
So you got a couple of flannels.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to call it that. And then
I mean, the fact you keep saying Shacket N,
I think you know what a shacket is, and y'all just trying to make me feel crazy on this joint because I'm using the word shacket. Y'all know what a shacket is. You just don't. You making fun of me saying shacket.
You haven't described anything other than a shirt.
I know.
I told the weight combination with the buttons in the pockets.
First it was a sweater.
Right.
Then it was a shirt. I still haven't seen the jacket part of
I
it.
ain't seen the kit. I get the but I ain't seen the kit.
Anyway, in addition to my flannel lumberjack shirts,
Okay.
I got some men's housewear. It's not like pajamas, but it's not like outside wear either. It's like a lounge fit or whatever. Yeah, it was. It don't have no pockets though.
So does that?
No, I got pockets.
Okay.
I remember there was my pajama pants that I got for Christmas that didn't have no pockets. I was mad that they didn't have pockets, but I did get a loungewear. So
did y'all do a pajama shoot?
We didn't do a full shoot this time, but we did take a family picture in the pajamas in front. I didn't do full shoot this time. I gotta stop letting y'all influence me.
What did I do?
Because I was very excited. Okay, my family was. We don't usually take family pictures. We was taking family pictures. We thought it'd be a great idea to do match pajamas, which we usually don't do. We've been trying to create some type of traditions in our household or whatever. So we thought the match pajamas would be fun. We could get the dog included and stuff. So we did it, and we did a family photo shoot. I was really excited about doing this family photo shoot. All for y'all to make it seem like I made the worst decision of my life.
I know, Melvin.
This paid for a whole photo shoot to put on some pajamas in his living room. He got Santa on his pajamas and paid for the day.
Now I remember. It wasn't the photo shoot. It's the fact that you went crazy because y'all couldn't find the pajamas.
Right.
That's what we was getting on you about.
Right.
Because you was like, man, it was the Target pajamas. Everybody get the everybody don't get the
right.
Target
That's all
pajamas.
it was.
But obviously,
y'all was clowning me for getting a full on photo shoot for my pajamas.
First of all, we wouldn't clown you with that because we know you a photo shoot type dude.
I'm not a photo shoot type dude.
You
we don't
are.
even take photo shoots. We
What I'm
barely are
saying
taking
is,
photos as a family.
Melvin.
But when a photo coming up, you gonna be ready for it.
Just because you had a backdrop and a snow machine and all that, you do you. Like, hey, whatever works for you. I ain't in your pockets.
Look, my Christmas was decent.
That's good.
I got decent gifts. But I am going to lower my expectations and my pockets for them next year.
Oh, expectations got to be low.
Because I definitely want.
Oh yeah, tell Miles I got him a bottle of Nautica cologne. It's a re-gift.
He'll take it.
It's a re-gift, but I got him a bottle.
He'll take it. He on that cologne now. He on that cologne stuff. But I'm definitely spending less on them next year because I know that they tried this year, but I definitely can tell they didn't go deep in their pockets for me this year, and I be going deep in my pockets for them. And I'm going to stop doing that.
That's not what Christmas is. Not about if you do, then I will. That's not what Christmas is about. If I want to gift you something, I'm gonna gift you something.
Do that.
And because this is actually one of the things that kind of ruined Christmas. It was an expectation that somebody in the family was gonna give people gifts. Bruh, I don't give gifts with the expectation that somebody gonna give me a gift. If you give me a gift, you do give me a gift. It don't do me no never mind.
Plus, we're grown. Like,
We are
why
so
are you
grown.
looking for a gift at 40 from your uncle? Like, bruh, come on, man.
I don't buy extended family gifts. I really don't. I don't buy none of them gifts. So I don't be expecting them to get me nothing. But I just find it interesting that Troy waited until he got a very nice gold chain to then start talking to me about how it's not important what type of gifts we get.
Well, Troy
Why it's
got
not
that
important what type of gifts we get because he gold chained up. But then when I get loungewear at the house, then it's like we ain't really worried about what you should get. That's not what Christmas is about.
No, the difference is Troy said that was gifted to him, but he didn't look at it from a lens of now I gotta go deeper to gift you something.
Right.
Whereas you I went deep in my pockets, but my stuff was low key trash.
It wasn't low key trash. It just wasn't like
It didn't meet your expectation.
I don't think I had an expectation per se.
Then you can't complain.
No, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying next year I'm not gonna spend as much.
but you're basing not spending as much off of what they spend on you.
Yeah, because if this year's an indication of next year,
then
I already know what to do.
Well, just go on Temu and order 5 and get 12.
Can we talk about that?
If I say Temu like that, it makes it more
expensive. But yeah, just go on Temu.
Temu. If you say it like that, it makes the product more expensive.
It lets me know you have no idea about this product at all or the shop. It's Temu.
No,
TikTok
it is
shop.
Temu. If you watch the commercial, they say Temu.
They say Temu?
Yeah.
I've never seen a commercial.
I've seen
Super
a
Bowl
few commercials.
last year.
Yeah,
they had
say
a bunch
Temu.
They had a bunch of
commercials
commercials.
for Temu
Super Bowl. Yeah.
Where was
Temu. Yeah, order 5, get 12 free. Everybody take care of.
I cashed them out for Christmas. They gave me stuff.
That's what's
I
up.
told them that
You
they
cashed
gave me
them
stuff.
out.
Yeah, they used my money to buy me less desirable gifts, but it's fine. They used my credit card.
Like, why it's gotta be like that? They know you wear sweater jackets.
If they were going to use my money to buy it, they
what
might
money
as well
the
just
kids
bought me
supposed
stuff.
to use?
I know it ain't like they
No,
working.
they make money all throughout the year. They grades, chores, they get money throughout
That's
the year.
still
that
your
they can
money,
save
though.
to. No, it's theirs by the time they get, and they don't always come from me. Sometimes their grandparents or somebody give them a little something. Or,
Right,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So it's their money. You know.
So what
if
would
they
you
were
expect?
using-
So
if
give
they
me an
were
idea
using
of
their money-
a 12-year-old gift to you. What is it other than binoculars? What you go get?
If a 12-year-old was using their money to get me something, then I'm fine with the mug because he uses resources that he had available to him to spend on me.
Okay.
The mug is cool.
Yeah.
If you're going to take my credit card and go to the store to buy me stuff for Christmas, I might as well expect that the gifts are going to be a little
That
bit
is
nicer
the wrong
because
mindset.
I'm the one paying for it.
You have a 39-year-old brain. Miles is 12, right? 11, 12.
He's 12.
12. What is that boy gonna buy you to?
Okay.
Like,
So you saying he got a 12-year-old brain?
yeah,
His 12-year-old brain is smart enough to run up my credit card, that PlayStation account.
because he plays
Yeah,
PlayStation.
that's
Okay,
his
yeah.
interest.
So if you can snatch my credit card to spend over $100 buying VC and video games for your stuff, then you can snatch my credit card and buy me over $100 worth of.
So what I'm
something
saying,
for
what
whatever.
would meet the mark? If he would have got you this using your money, it would have knocked it out the park.
If they would have showed up with some shoes, if they would have bought a jersey, a watch, cologne, anything. So we on cologne because we've been sharing that interest together. I've been helping him with his. So it's little stuff like that, not 5 and below.
Okay, all right, I dig it. I dig it.
The point of the matter is they were using my money.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go use my money,
Then just ball out.
just ball out.
I got you.
Just go out. If you using yours, I understand it's at your level, but you're using my card.
Mm-hmm.
And your mama went with you to go buy the stuff. She
Mhm.
could have gave you some advice. I know it's cool. It came from the heart. That's why I said I took it.
Mm-hmm.
It came from the heart. So thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You thought this was cool. You thought about me. Great. If you was gonna use my money though,
Mm-hmm.
you could have cashed me out a little bit better than what you
I dig it.
got me for
Okay.
Christmas.
All right.
I ain't have no expectations because I didn't even ask.
Yeah, yeah. I feel you.
People was like, "Hey, what do you want for Christmas?" I was like, "Bro,
Whatever.
I don't
Yeah,
need.
all
It don't even matter. I just want to be with family."
But nothing on the list that we gave y'all before. Don't buy me nothing on that list.
Oh yeah.
But I don't really have a preference.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, exactly. I don't have a preference. Just whatever you think. And I got some really good gifts. I got the chain. I got the remote control to turn your phone into a video game.
Mhm.
So now I can play the Xbox on the move and stuff like that. So that was super dope. And I got some socks. Hey, new socks. Who this? You know.
I dig that.
New socks, who this? And I got them wife beaters. You feel me? Or them
That's
as
what they call 'em.
my wife wants to call them, sleeveless shirts. She doesn't
They
she
not
does-
sleeveless shirts.
she doesn't-
U-necks.
that's what she wants to call them.
Sleeveless shirt. My God. My God.
She doesn't want us to call them wife beaters anymore.
Okay. That's what's up.
Understandably.
I did see a lot of. You know what? Actually, my Christmas was still good. I'm clowning about the gifts, but the Christmas was good. But what made the Christmas extra good for me was going on social media and watching all the gifts that other men were getting for Christmas.
What would
When
they
I was
get?
like scrolling TikTok, was getting like cars, PS5s, like all type of stuff, and people just kept it was just a running thing of like all these guys getting like amazing stuff that they liked and were interested in. A new grill that they've been eyeing for a couple years, whatever. I was like, that's dope.
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, people listening. You know,
Yeah, that was hard. I
like
like that part. That part was hard.
Know what your people like. Be intentional. A level of intentionality.
That was
and
tough.
be creative. I mean, listen, we made a post about what not to get for Christmas, right?
Yeah.
And people in the chats and stuff like that kept saying, "So y'all just not gonna tell us what to get them?" It was like we
told you.
Yeah,
look at what they like, and if you were, we live in a modern age. Take what they like and put it in Chat GPT. My husband likes cars. What are some good gifts for cars? And it'll give you a list of things that you can get somebody for a car. I told this one girl, I was like, "Hey, your husband likes cars. Get them some tickets to a car show. That's an inexpensive thing. Well, not. I don't know how much. It can be. You know what I'm saying?
Or get him car wash passes where he go to the car wash. $30. That's $30 a trip.
You feel me?
Get him a couple passes to the car wash.
So for me, my wife knew I love video games, so she was like, "Hey, he likes video games." She saw me, with the rusty, neck and green neck the whole year. Let me get this man a chain. My wife is really funny. Her and my grandma, what they do is my grandma will be like, "What does Troy want?" And my wife was like, "He wants this," and my grandma will be like, "Well, just buy it for me, and I'll give it to him on Christmas Day." My grandma gave me a gift. She's like, "Here you go." I was like, "What?" She said, "She was like, I don't." She really legit don't be knowing what's in the gift. She just says, I know you're gonna like it, and I like it because my wife picked it out for me.
That's what's up, man.
2025. Let's end on this real quick because we got a few minutes. Dwight Howard is engaged. Are you going to the wedding if you got invited?
What you mean? What did I miss?
So
yeah, I missed that. I didn't know he got engaged.
Dwight Howard got engaged to this young lady over Christmas break, and it was breaking news because historically we know that Dwight hadn't been really interested in ladies for the past couple years, and so he got engaged. So if you were friends with Dwight Howard,
y'all pull up,
and he invited you to the wedding, are you pulling up?
Yeah, I'll pull up. Why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Why not? I'm gonna eat for free.
Have a good time.
Have a good time.
Dance.
You know what I'm saying?
Get a little dance going on.
Yeah.
Can you support friends who are in relationships or getting married if you know?
I don't care.
I'm just gonna be honest.
I don't
with you.
care.
It's been hella that have been their man's groomsmen,
right? And you knew it won't
and we've
go
been
work.
their groomsmen, and we know it won't go work. We told you it wasn't a good idea. Come on now.
But you chose
that's part
to
of the
do
process.
It. So I'm here
you
to
tell us
support
about
you.
your girl. We tell you that it's a terrible idea. You do it anyway. We get our tuxedos. We have a good time. We show up. Bro. Come on, bro. That's how it works, bro. That's how it works. It's 50-50. Sometimes your man gonna be like, bro, I'm proud of you. You need to do that. Go ahead and get out the game. Sure. You got you a good one.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time, be like, you stupid. Don't do that. This is the reason why I'm telling you not to do that. But you don't know her like I know. Okay.
Game changer.
Tell me what.
Game changer.
Tell me what the date is.
Yeah.
Tell me where to get my little tux or whatever, and then I'll pull up and got it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you over the break. Somebody told me that their engagement broke off, and I was like, "Bless the Lord."
Troy, you care too much. You care too much, yo. You care too much.
This was one of them type of relationships where they've been so they got engaged like 7-8 years ago. Did not get married, right? And since the engagement 7-8 years ago, they changed their names on their social medias to match the same last name. It's like, but y'all not married. And it was like, all right, why y'all playing? Why y'all playing? Why y'all playing? Why y'all playing? And I got the news. It was like, hey, we actually broke up some time ago. I was like, oh, thank God. Thank God.
Bro, yeah, you don't want to get married if you've been engaged for 8 years.
You don't.
Come on now.
Or
what are we talking about?
Or
you don't want to be married.
You don't want to get married. And I always say this, if you still using the song, I know we said this in our previous podcast, but if you saying, let's go ahead and just get married, you really don't. You haven't listened to that song because that's not a good song about getting married.
Yeah, that's wild.
You was upset that they was changing their names on social?
I was mad because y'all not married. This is real, bruh. No. Let's talk about it.
Why you was mad?
Let's talk about it.
See, and you say I was crazy.
No, let's talk about it.
Troy's moral compass for crazy is different though. Like
Radical.
He's a radical.
Let's talk about it.
Certain things just make
Let's talk
make
about
the man
wholesome.
tick.
A couple years ago, one of my friends on social media was like, "I don't need to get married. It's just a piece of paper." Okay, I hear you, but it is more than just a piece of paper. And I let the person know, hey, listen, this is a commitment. This is not just a piece of paper. And this very person who said, I could be married in my heart and I don't need a piece of paper, has been in multiple relationships since they made that post. Mm-hmm. So you obviously don't respect the institution of marriage, right? And you don't see the seriousness of being in a relationship. Mm-hmm. So yes, marriage is more than just a piece of paper. It is a forever.
So how does that tie into people changing their name on Facebook though?
Game changer.
Because they were playing married.
Mm-hmm.
The young lady changed her last name to his last name. And I'm like, but y'all didn't go through the proper process.
They didn't change their name.
Okay,
on the book.
all right, bet. Let's do it like this. Y'all are both alphas, right? If somebody is in the process of becoming an alpha, but hasn't completed the process of alpha, but then they got the Greek letters on their Facebook page, they throwing up the sign on their Facebook page, how y'all feel about that?
I get what you're trying to do, but that's
totally
different.
It's different.
I get what you're trying to say,
and
but
that's
totally
exactly
different.
what they doing. They're
they're
perpetrating a marriage. They're not married.
Dot. So because and this is the thing. They changed their name on Facebook, whatever, to match. She changed hers to match his, whatever. And they're playing. Anybody who's living together that's not married, shacking up as church folk would say.
Yeah.
Doing all, sharing apartments, sharing bills, that's could be considered perpetrating a marriage or perpetrating lifestyle or whatever it is. Playing married is not about changing your name on Facebook to
There's
match
larger
to whatever somebody
components.
is. To what somebody saw. There's so many other things that they could have done. You're focused on the fact that they changed their names on Facebook.
I mean, they was doing the other things too. And the part of me was like, hey, I just really wish y'all just weren't together.
Mm-hmm. So deep down, you didn't want them together. You also didn't like the fact that they didn't respect the institution of marriage.
He just said the institution of marriage after the fact because he didn't want them to be together no way.
Right.
So he just chose institution of marriage.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't want them to be together no way.
There's a low, all I'm saying is about marriage and some of the culture that we have is there's just a low, oh my gosh, what's the word I'm trying to say? There's a low view of what marriage actually is.
I agree with that. But if this individual, if that's how they choose to live their life, let them do that in whatever effed up capacity.
And I let them. I'm just saying internally, I was like, yes.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's the internal piece that I'm more so. I'm talking about the inner man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the inner man. Why do you care?
Why does it bother you so much? That's what I was going to ask. Why does it bother you so much? And it's because you don't want them to be together. It's less about them playing house because plenty of people playing house.
Absolutely.
Sure.
And you don't have the same conviction for them as you do in this situation. So what internally is the issue with
Melvin? You will understand this remember when you used to like care so much about people that you be willing to yell and
and I don't do that no more.
Okay, so you don't do that no more.
I'm not doing that no more.
I ain't there yet.
Okay,
for some people who are close to me, you know what I'm saying? If you close to me and I care about you, then I'm excited that it didn't work out.
Did you tell them you didn't want them to be together for 8 years?
I haven't had the opportunity to.
When have you not see that? See, 8 years.
8 years.
You've been behind Facebook.
8 years.
Typing under the post and then deleting it. Typing under the
8
post.
years.
They playing, y'all playing, and y'all need to go ahead
right.
And then back. I ain't gonna say that.
Right.
For 8 years, you've been feeling that way, and then you
Because
hear
I'm
them
going to
break
be
up.
the bad guy.
No, you're not gonna be the bad guy.
Because no one else is saying anything. So I'm gonna be the bad guy.
Just because no one else is saying anything, don't mean that you're a bad guy. They could be bad for not saying nothing.
Actually,
That be my thing
Yeah.
sometimes, and that's why you should talk so much. Not even talk so much, but be so willing to say something. Because like y'all, I know y'all see it. Everybody see it. Y'all not saying nothing, which is making me mad that all of us see what's going on and nobody's saying. So it's like
Right.
y'all don't care enough about this person to say something. You just gonna let them do whatever. So then I started saying stuff, and then everybody would make me seem crazy because I was the one saying something, even though that's what they was doing because they didn't want to deal with it. Let them do what they want to do.
No.
I'm not. It's like let them do what they want to do, but it was just like that's why I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing no more.
But the thing is, you can say something and still you do what you do.
Yeah.
And I think, from Troy's analysis, people go live the way they want to live. They go make decisions on what they want to make decisions on. If you want to change, do whatever on Facebook, that's perfectly fine. You can truly say, look, I understand what y'all are doing. I don't feel as though it's respecting the institution of marriage. But hey, do you?
That's good.
So what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you can still say something and still be, hey, you do you.
And that's when you have blind rage, you can't.
You
find
have
the
rage
words.
over this,
bro. Is it
a cousin, a close friend, or a situation? Like, do you know something suspect about the girl or something? Was she on OnlyFans or something? Did you want the nigga like, what is it about her or the situation that you was like so cheerful on the inside?
It's a combination of the few that you just mentioned.
So okay, so she used to be out there.
No, not necessarily, but family member, person that they with is not elevating their life, and nor.
What if they don't want to be elevated? What if they like where they at?
That's a harsh realization.
I mean, like
that's a harsh realization.
I mean, you can want more for others.
That's true.
But at the end of the day, if they don't want more for
that's
themselves,
why I said I wasn't gonna keep talking no more.
Yeah,
because I kept wanting that.
Right.
For people to want to elevate, and it was bothering me that they didn't want to, and they were just, and it was bothering me because I'm like, you can,
yeah,
and they're not trying, they don't want to, and then I just were like, I want this more than they do, and that's why I'm not saying nothing no more because I'm like, if you find right there, cool, do your thing.
I'm gonna talk more about that off air too because I can't say it online.
You can.
I can't say it, but I will say this. It's the Melodies podcast. It's your boy Troy, Life Coach Lace, Melly Mel.
We out.
We out.